And as expected, we're at the back for what will probably be the final time, the 50-minute random all that takes place in the summer on Ron Raceway. Let's do it one more time. This video is brought to you by Bruffy.com. This is my website where you can find all the info you need about me and my content, from a fully documented catalogue of my videos with chronological playlists to live streaming plans and much, much more. Go straight there with a link in the description and pinned comment. Alright, away we go. I started pretty close to the back. Oh, we've got an exact amount, we got exactly 32. It's like an old school random all where 32 was the cap. 28 out of 32 is where I started on the grid. 29th. So this is the middle of the year 50-minute random all. We obviously have the Christmas special random all. That's 50 minutes. And to counter it, we also introduced a summer 50-minute random race, which was it's always been around Ron Raceway National Circuit. This is the first time it's on the recreated Ron Raceway, because even though the track was ready this time last year, it wasn't on the server, I think, so we never got the chance to do the updated version of the track last year. And this is obviously the race where I famously finished second multiple times in a row to lock, with last lap changes of position where I was leading all the way through and then I ended up finishing second on the last lap, or it was close between the two of us. Just like the 50-minute Christmas special last year, where I was leading all the way through most of the way and then I finished second. So I've never won one of these. In fact, have I ever won any 50-minute random race, whether summer or winter? I don't think I have. Second is the best I've done. And it's been usually, I think I've had a few second places in these 50-minute races, and never a first. But we'll see if my luck changes this time. It is a random all, so it's all about the cars. But we are going to be here for 50 minutes. I think it's usually about 50, 51 laps for the winner. I think in one of my second places, I actually broke the lap record, like the number of laps for the race. It was just that so did Locke, and he was a few meters ahead of me. Rip, there's one of the Unholy Trinity already. By the way, a bit of follow-up from the latest vanilla random all. Obviously, Verdlith had incredibly bad luck in that one. Thanks, Moggy. And I did send him an Unholy Trinity t-shirt. Even though he didn't technically get the Unholy Trinity on vanilla random races, the fact that I never really accounted for the fact that you can get repeats. And he got 3 of the Unholy Trinity, so I sent him a t-shirt. That's only the second one I've ever sent out. If you haven't seen that vanilla GTA random race, go check it out, because it was a really exciting battle for the lead and the win. And also, we saw some of the worst luck I've ever seen in a vanilla GTA random race. I'll link that in the description if anyone wants to see it, if you haven't seen it already. Alright, Penumbra FF, another Ron livery. Oh, there's another tractor. We're seeing them at the same time, same area. Had to start in the Omnus, with this probably being, like I said, the final 50-minute summer random race. The final one on Ron Raceway. I figured we had to start in the Ron liveried Omnus. I'm gonna have to wait here, be patient. I can see us coming back to, depending on how long Project Homecoming lasts after GTA 6, I can see us coming back to Project Homecoming to do the 50-minute Christmas special every year. But I think once GTA 6 is out, coming back to. We're gonna have too many other things to do to come back to do these summer ones at least. These summer ones are normally also a lot later in the year. I always forget about them and then end up doing them in July. This time I remembered, so I thought, okay, let's get it done in May this time. Get it done early. Damn, I'm in the top 10. I think I'm about to get 9th here as well, up the inside. Made it work. I think I'm about to lose 9th as quickly as I got it, mind, but... No, maybe not, we're alright. Closing in on the clown van. Yeah, they are fast, these trucks. Paradise. This is a not very fast van. One of the very first DLC cars to be added to GTA 5 though. Damn, the Rusty Surfer up front. I'm gonna do a van-on-van overtake. I'm clinging on to a top 10, but I'm not going to cling on to it for very long. There it goes. Alright. The Armored Kuruma. What a classic. I remember the days when heists were introduced and stuff like the Armored Kuruma, the Gang Burrito that were introduced with the heists DLC were all locked behind actually doing the heist. It wasn't just that you got a trade price like you do now. They changed that a while ago. They were actually locked off. You couldn't buy the car until you did the heist that was associated with it. So I remember doing all the heists very early on when they were released, just so that I could unlock the cars to be able to test them. I always found it funny that you got the Armored Kuruma after doing the heist where you steal it, but then it would help you for the rest of the heist. It was like pretty good in that respect. Alright. The FQ2. I've had some pretty bog standard vehicles so far. It was a good early run, and now we're in a little bit of a... Is that the Sherpanator? Friggin' farmer Sherpanator. He's gone from the rusty tractor to the Fieldmaster. Old tractor to new tractor. I remember the first few 50-minute random alls around here, summer random alls. They were very middling races, weren't they? I just got absolute boring middle-of-the-road cars every time. And I'd end up in the mid-pack, like 15th, 16th, 17th out of 32. After having stuff like Washingtons and Admirals and Oracles and... Let's hope that was just a little bit of a 5-minute lull of average cars. Another Ron livery vehicle on Ron Raceway. It's nice that we're finally getting to use the new version. The updated propping of the new version. Oh my god. So one thing that you can do a lot better with vanilla GTA is side-by-side close racing. Nothing you can do about the lag on server-based stuff like FiveM. Peer-to-peer is a lot better for that. Although that one I feel like it was a bit all over the road, but I waited anyway. I would say rip DiNmiTe in the dock handler, but no, dock tug, isn't it? But I mean, he was ahead of me, so it's not that bad. Even when I got a good car, I couldn't get out of the mid pack. It's eyeing up to be one of those mid pack races. Let's keep a positive mental attitude. Let's keep going forward. Strage. I haven't had this much in randoms over the years. No, it was. I remember when it was added, but I feel like I never get it. And I'm 16th, right in the middle. Mild is currently in 4th. Of note, this is Mild's last random all. He actually mentioned last week when we were doing the random races that he'd retired from random races, and I said, hey, you might want to just put it off for one more week because we got 50-minute random race coming up. Make that your last race. So he is. So this is his final random race. Has Mild won some of the early 50-minute summer races, but he's also the man who keeps track of all the Ron liveried cars, and when we did the Ron random races around this same track, he was the reason they were even possible. So the second winningest driver in random all history is retiring after this race. Let's see if he gets one more. Goodness. Get me out of that mess. Quite quick, this. If Mild wins, build him a statue in the middle of Ron Raceway. No. I think it's been 3 occasions now with 50-minute races. Obviously the Christmas special last year, and then the 2 very close, good old broken name, the 2 very close summer editions where I was leading at 25 minutes and I ended up losing after 50 minutes. So if we'd done a normal random all, I would have won all 3 of those races, but because they were 50-minute specials, I ended up finishing second. I don't think there's any risk of me leading after 25 minutes in this one, so it'll have to be a second half comeback, which I'm not used to having. Can't get out of this mid-pack though. I was only in the top 10 momentarily as well. Do you know what? If you'd been less busy about trying to flip me off, maybe you wouldn't have been in the way. That's how I generally roll. If someone's flipping me off and then I crash into them, then you were obviously focused on something else. So I'm not waiting for you. Also just the sheer disrespect. Oh, I'm about to be lapped. Taking 15 minutes, but I'm on the verge of being a lap down. You've never done a testy video for Broken Name. I absolutely have. Just with its fixed name. Sneak up the inside. The drag queen. Okay. Okay. Well, it's a Ron livery. There's another field master. We've seen 2 rusty tractors and 2 modern tractors. None of the other Unholy Trinity. That's a bad sign. They're still, like, in play. You'd expect to see at least whoops. You'd expect to see at least a couple Unholy Trinities in a race like this, and the fact that we haven't seen any is a little worrying. Like, yeah, I got it. Okay, I'm officially a lap down. Definitely the quickest way to do this. They're always lurking, that's true. Bonk. Well, I got through it. Somehow I got through it. And I haven't dropped out of the top 20 at least. We're closing in on halfway through the race. Get my lap back from the top 2. So I'm only a lap down from the lead. Oh, no, okay. I'm a lap down from the top 2 again. Mild is on his way. He's in second now. He's been working it. God damn it. Why do I say things? I am now in the I'm still in the top 20, but only just. I'm in exactly 20th. It's gonna have to be a second half of the race major comeback. That's what I'm envisaging. Yeah, I'm starting now. Starting with this DD. This is it. This is the start of the second half of the race comeback. '20th is the lowest I'm going to be. Up aside from the 29th I had at the very start, obviously. Oh my god. Lag is crazy. Could you take RJ out for me next time you see him? That doesn't seem very nice of Pisky. But yeah, no problem. Absolutely fine. XA21, here we go. I'm telling you, this is where it starts. That DD, everything is going to change from that point on. And I'm just being proven right immediately. Could this be my best lap? Night time is rolling in. Gonna get a little more challenging. See where we're going and what we're doing. Wasn't Eutychus in the lead? Oh no. He was at one point, but... Alright, Echo Flow Stratum, this'll do. I'm back in the mid-pack. I'm back in 16th, exactly in the middle. That's just... Can't get away from it. Damn it! There's always a faster car, isn't there? Okay, the faction's definitely better than the race bike, though. I love that, when someone flies past you. And then they change cars into something super slow and you just go straight back past again. Mild in the van. Get back on the lead lap over second place. I'll be patient in the chicane. The leaders just crossed the line now, so I'm about half a lap behind being able to get back onto the lead lap. But I've definitely clawed back some time over these last few laps. Coming into the halfway mark. A couple more laps to go. Riding, not bad at all. Beautiful. I'll take those easy places. That was... Should never have gone for that overtake there, to be fair. And now he's taken someone else out by waiting. Goodness me. Well, I'll take those positions. That'll do. Ruston, alright, I'm almost back in the top 10 as we come to the halfway mark. First person that gets the Unholy Trinity, I'll gift a t-shirt. Oh yeah, Span? Is that what you're going for? Yeah, because the Unholy Trinity t-shirt deal doesn't apply for this race. Because it's 50 minutes rather than 25. But if Espan, if you want to gift a t-shirt if someone gets the Unholy Trinity, then by all means. It's still quite unlikely, to be fair. Even in a 50-minute race, for one person to get all three. It's exceptionally unlikely in a 25-minute race, but it's still pretty unlikely here as well. But the offer's there, at least. There's Turbo. Again, another rusty tractor. Only the first one in case there's more. There won't be even one. We got some wee woos. It is getting dark. Watch Espan gift a t-shirt to Bruffy now. Could you imagine? Stranger things like have happened on these streams and these races, to be fair. Like when I won my own giveaway back in the day. I'm still the same distance away from the leader. Stratum sedan. That'll do. Still in this. 25-minute mark has passed. So if it was a normal length random all, WTF Jake would have took the win. But he's got a dock tug. Oh, I might get back on the lead lap. He's got a big gap to second. Depending on when he crossed the line. I mean, it's all nebulous anyway, but I wonder if he... Yeah, I think he still would have got the win. He's probably still going to cross the line first, but I don't know when he last crossed the line, whether it was before 25 minutes or after. But I'm back on the lead lap. That's the most important thing. Bad luck can befall anybody, including the leaders. I'm in 11th. Back on the lead lap. And we're into the bog standard vehicle again. This is just a blip. This is the bad vehicle of my second half of the race comeback. And look who's in the lead again. It's inevitable, isn't it? Okay, I'm not on the lead lap anymore. Second and third about to overtake me too. Cheburek. That's a freaking time attack. Oh, there's Turbo's got 2 of the 3 on Holy Trinity now. We only just saw him in the tractor. Now he's got the dozer. He's only got the lawnmower to go. And he had the cycle as well, that's true. Yeah, MCEC Season 7 car. Famous mostly because of that, this car. And back down I go to the mid-pack. And I'm back behind the leader to the same amount as what I was when I was chasing. Can't get away from the mid-pack. The roundabout, god damn it. Okay, just gotta keep up the speed, not turn too much. There he is, still in that dozer. You never see like the party trick for the roundabout because I'm too busy trying to keep going forward. But if you've never seen what it does, I think I've shown it once or twice, but it just spins around. Oh, I can jump as well, that's true. Damn, I'm a lap down from the entire top 5 now. Well, it's a Ron liveried vehicle, but it's not very quick, is it? Another MCEC car. from the secondary in Season 6. Damn, this has broken my spirit. It was looking so good. The comeback was on. And these last few cars have broken my spirit from the cavalcade onwards. I'm stuck in the mid-pack again. I need to get like back-to-back supers and sports cars to the end. Still possible. There's still 20 minutes to go. Almost an entire full random all still to go. There's a close battle for the top 3 as well. They're like nose to tail based on what I'm seeing on the map. Turbo's finally finishing his lap in the dozer. Uranus lost speed. Alright. Pretty speedy. Wait. Pretty grippy, the Uranus lost speed. It's just good around that part of the track. Back in 16th. Chasing down a drift spec, so I'm going to be back in 15th soon. Leaders are still to my right. So I'm half a lap down from unlapping myself again. Still. I think I'm going to... The way that it's looking, I'm going to end up 1 or 2 laps down. But... God damn it. I was just about to say, but you never know. It's still a long way to go. I still might get some good cars. And then the slam van pops up. God damn it. I guess the 50-minute summer random all race gods wanted to give me the old experience, the original summer 50-minute random race experience of just being Rice stuck in the mid-pack all the way through. The heady heights of battling for the win, they're long gone. Needed to take one of those opportunities, but instead of finishing second, like those were the opportunities the random gods gave me. Didn't execute it well enough. Now you get pain and misery. Although it's not pain and misery, actually. This is like just midness. It could be a lot worse, based on the fact that I am nowhere near last. Still never finished in the bottom 3 spots in a random all. Still never finished 22nd. That requires some worse cars at this point. Still got just under the third of the race to go. It could still all change around. Although it seems like those in the higher positions are just getting better and better cars, which is not great. Really? Really, you're going to follow up the slam van with the slam truck? I mean, it's a Ron livery on Ron Raceway at least, but... God damn it. The Grand Slam. I just need the Lost Slam van next. The Slam Trinity. Well, you get some wee woos, I suppose. Did he... Is he in a drift car? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Then I won't wait. Now it's taken over the lead again. Theo had a big lead and then got something slow on that last lap. So it's a tight battle still for the win. I'm just not in it. I'm in the middest of mid positions. I'm 21 seconds back even from 15th at this point. Holy moly. Okay, I'm 2 laps down. I'm officially 2 laps down. Sentinel wagon. Rip. Jake was leading at the halfway mark. That's a free position. Eventually. 2 minutes ahead. That's how far down I was. Oh, it's the faster Project Homecoming Rapid GT. Cabrio version. I haven't had this for a long time. I forgot how good it is. The Rapid GT is so good on Project Homecoming. Oh, it is giving me the nostalgia. This 50-minute race is just going back, old school. Mid position. Bringing back the old classics like the faster Project Homecoming Rapid GT. It has been a while. Lamenting the luck of other people like DiNmiTe and Mild in the top 2 spots. It's crazy. That's how luck can like change in these races. Because I was racing DiNmiTe early on in the race in those first 15 minutes or so, like 4th position, and he's gone on to go up into 2nd overall, and I'm basically 2 laps down from him. Another Ron car, quick one here. Someone's got the air tug. There's a position. There's 15th. Do we think top 10's possible? I don't know, you know. I feel like I'm too far back at this point. There's still 10 minutes to go, though. Mild's in something... Oh, the EVA, okay. You know it's been a mid-race where, like, you're not even thinking about the secondary goals. Like, you know, if there's no chance of finishing first or the bottom 3 positions, which are, you know, first is great for winning. That was bold. The bottom 3 positions are, you know, somewhere I've never finished, so it would be at least interesting in that way. But then the secondary to that is like a top 5 or a top 10 on that end of the scale, and the other end of the scale it's finishing 22nd because I've never finished there. Or even just like whether I can stay inside the top 20 or something. I'm not even getting any of that. I'm just stuck within the middest of the mid pack. Maybe we can do a late run for top 10. But it's amazing how these 50-minute summer races, they like repeat themselves. Like finishing second 2 years in a row in basically identical situations right at the death, battling on the last lap and stuff. And then this one being just like the first few where I was mid-pack and just stuck there. Like exactly the same experiences, just different years. Alright, PR4 off-road, this is good. Maybe we can do a top 10 push. It's a great car, this. I like this better than the regular PR4. It looks a lot cooler. Chasing down Igor. Oh. God damn it. Really? Chasing down RJ, I was going to say, for 13th place. I did say that I would take him out. What's happening at the front? Oh, it's a close battle between the top 2. Like really close. I was in that intense lead battle for 2 years. When you're coming to the end of one of these 50-minute races and it's that tense for the win, it's pretty crazy. Who put that wall there? I'm gonna say that it was the car model. It got stuck, the wheel sticking out. Alright, Gauntlet S. I mean, it's alright. This Paragon are armoured in front though. I think there's a top 10 on. It's been a slow burner, this one. But towards the end, it's opening up a little bit. Top 10 might be possible. I was in the top 10 very early on in the race. The heady heights of 9th momentarily. But I've basically been in that between 10th and 20th pack all the way through. Come on. Let's get some good stuff. Finish strong. ZR300's fine. This is for 12th. This is going to be for 11th. After I've taken him out. Not intending to, really. Alright, and how far, what's my gap to 10th? Is it 21 seconds to the Rusty Surfer? 15 seconds to the Fagaloa. That might come down a lot. Yeah, because he was in the Rusty Surfer on that lap. Dilettante DX, not bad, certainly better than that Java. Chasing down the Fagaloa for a 10th. Yeah, the Rusty Surfer into the Fagaloa is pretty brutal. Mild in the end. It's crazy close up front. They're having a crazy battle. It's like the top 4, I would say, are all there or thereabouts. Maybe the top 3 now. They're definitely having a 3-way fight for the win in these final 5 minutes. Dilettante is pretty understeery. I'm in the EVA now versus the Frankensteiner. Oh, I've got no top speed though. I'm going to get overtaken for... I'm back into 12th. Damn it. This is not what I needed. The gods do not want me to be out of this mid-pack. Mild got what I just had. Oh, big gap now. 13 seconds for Mild out front. He's just got to survive the next few laps, get some reasonable cars. And he'll get a one last win on his final race. Who has the most random all wins? That's Locke. With over 20. Then it's Mild. Then it's me. Which still is ridiculous to this day. So front-loaded with my random all wins. I don't know how many it's been now that I haven't won, but we're adding to the streak. Are we in the 70s now? I thought that like the 50 race streak that we had, or no, it was 42 races, was it? The first winless streak that we had. I thought that was bad enough. Oh, this has been a painful lap. Yeah, that's just solidified my mid-package. My mid-pack. Okay, you know what I meant. It's solidified my mid-package. I'm not that excited about a mid-race finish. The Zion Cabrio doesn't make me that excited. Although, passing the Vertier back into 12th. Oh, Doc Hermes. We're in 11th now. Hey, top 10's still on. How am I still? How is top 10 still possible? Vigero Rumbler versus the Romero Hurst wide body. And there we go. I'm into 10th. It's about to be 9th. I haven't been this high since the first couple of laps. In position. Not in mental facilities. Have some lights. What's happening up front? 14-second gap. Here's RBS in second. I'm about to unlap myself, but Mild is well in the lead. And he's in a Tahoma Coupe for what will probably be the last lap. Toreador. That's a great last lap vehicle. No boost on this one. Would have been better if I had some rockets, but... Will it be the last lap? It might be touch and go, actually, as to whether this is the last lap or not. Got the Amorgon chasing me down. I'm going to be better around the corners. It'll be better out of the hairpin. I don't know whether Mild waited for the lap to run out, but I wouldn't have blamed him for doing it. Takes the win in his final ever random all race. GG. I got it. I got the top 10. That's crazy. In a field of 32, I've literally throughout the whole race gone from 9th to 20th to 9th. Apart from the first lap where I was in 29th. When it settled down, I've been in that mid-pack all the way through. But at least I've ended towards the top of that mid-pack and kept the top 10. Still waiting for everybody to finish, but 12 seconds it was at the line. RBS and DiNmiTe second and third, but only the top 3 were on the lead. No, top 4 were on the lead lap in the end. I was 2 laps down. Turbo right at the back with 2 out of the 3 Unholy Trinity. Yeah, that fight for first seemed crazy. Was it like the top 5 or 6 were all in the lead at one point throughout the course of the race? But 9th, I managed to get the top 10 right at the end in the final 50-minute summer random race. In Mild's final ever random all, he goes out with a bang and takes another win to add to his tally. Can't complain, all things considered. We had a little bit of excitement towards the end, which is always nice.